Warzone Season 3 is tearing up the entire formula. There have been rumors circulating for a while now that Season 3 of Warzone is going to be more in control by Raven Software than Infinity Ward. We don't know how true that is, but a huge number of changes are coming to Warzone 2 with lots of new features for DMZ as well. And this is alongside a Ricochet anti-cheat update which will eliminate cheating on console. We don't have the in and out details of gameplay changes like time to kill or anything like that, but here is everything coming to Warzone 2, DMZ, and Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer for those of you interested. To start with, there are 3 new modes for Warzone 2. In-season, Plunder will be releasing, as well as Warzone 2 Ranked, which will also be releasing during the season. At launch, Resurgence is coming to Al Mazrah, and one can only hope that this is a large-scale resurgence of around 100 to 150 players. For those of you excited about Warzone 2 Ranked like me, we can safely assume that it will operate fairly similarly to Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer system. There are key gameplay changes coming to the Battle Royale experience. The redeploy drones from Ashika Island are coming to Al Mazrah and will be dotted around the map. There is also a brand new gulag coming into Season 3 as well, which will be specifically tailored to 1v1 as opposed to the modified 2v2 that we had before. The Tempered perk is being added to Warzone 2, and a huge change is UAV towers being added to Al Mazrah. Now, for those of you who are aware, UAV towers work in DMZ by manually turning them on by holding down the interact button. And when you do so, you get a UAV for roughly the area of an entire point of interest. But the entire map can see that you have activated that UAV tower. And this is going to be encouraging people to move around the map a lot more and fight each other a lot more. Especially considering redeploy drones are dropping in as well, meaning that flying around the map and challenging people with these UAV towers is going to be a huge asset. And during the season for Season 3, portable buy stations will be making a return alongside lootable ground perks. I'm really excited about portable buy stations, and I think they're going to be a huge upgrade for the game. I'm not as excited about the lootable ground perks, because honestly, I feel like they confuse and conflict some of the gameplay sometimes. For those of you interested in DMZ, there is a new set of missions coming which are allegedly redacted, and a workbench system in the game, which by the looks of things, will allow you to modify your weapons whilst in a round of DMZ. There will also be some kind of trading system in the game allowing you to interact with buy stations and negotiate to get certain things from the buy or sell certain things, similar to how traders work in games like Escape from Tarkov. New backpacks will also be coming to DMZ, with one of them looking to be an EMT style backpack, which should allow you to revive your teammates faster in DMZ mode. There appears to be 2 to 3 different types of new backpacks that will have various features. There is also a new active duty soldier system, which appears to be some kind of progression or leveling system for your individual DMZ operator. For weapons, we have the FJX, which is of course the new intervention, and the Cronin Squall, which weirdly looks a lot like the actual Odin assault rifle from Modern Warfare 2019. And in season, there appears to be some new type of machine pistol with the outline resembling a Tech 9. Hopefully they don't get that wrong again and make it super overpowered. There will of course be an emphasis on the operators Alejandro and Valeria, which is the theme of this entire update, as well as the Black Cell organization, which is supposed to be some sort of heavy arms contingent that exists. And for those of you who are interested, there is also a classic Modern Warfare 2 2009 Ghost package coming in this update as well. There are new camouflage challenges coming in this season as well, and a trophy hunt event that is coming, which we don't know the full details around. And for those of you who are interested in ranked and the competitive side of things, the World Series of Warzone is making a return in Warzone 2, which will be inviting some of the top players in Warzone ranked to compete for huge cash prizes. Now, for those of you interested in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, there is 2 6v6 maps, the Lighthouse map and the Black Gold map, which appears to be a nighttime variant, and one of them a daytime variant. And Satik Caves has also been added as a battle map, which is a larger scale one, alongside Rohan oil fields, which are 2 parts of the existing Warzone 2 map. And in season, there is going to be another 6v6 map added to the game. The gunfight mode and cranked are coming to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer as well, which should be a nice reintroduction. However, the gunfight maps themselves appear to be remodified or changed versions of the existing 6v6 maps. Honestly, I don't think people are really going to care about this too much. As long as the maps play well, I think people who are interested in gunfight are going to be happy. There will also be in-season cooperative missions, the Infected mode, and a mode called Incursion as well. That's about everything coming in Season 3. Multiple modes for the Battle Royale as well as gameplay changes, new systems, missions, and more for DMZ, multiple new weapons, new character customization options on Task Force 141 and the new Black Cell faction, as well as 2 or 3 different 6v6 maps, new battle maps which use some of the Warzone assets, gunfight, and a couple of other modes coming to multiplayer as well. And as somebody who's not really interested in the multiplayer side of things and is purely a Warzone 2 and DMZ purist, there's a lot to really like here. Plunder coming back is going to be great for people who just want to casually level up weapons. Warzone 2 Ranked is looking like a really good idea that's finally going to reward people for grinding out sweaty lobbies, and I'm really excited for Resurgence in Al Mazrah as well. And there's a real emphasis on aggressive gameplay in this season. Warzone 2 at times has been accused of being too passive and a bit boring in places, so having redeploy drones, tempered, and UAV towers in a single update is going to be a huge change in the dynamic of gameplay that should encourage and even reward aggressive gameplay players who are allowed to move around the map and challenge different opponents. The new Gulag, which should be a 1v1, is a welcome addition as well, and portable buy stations for me is a huge upgrade on the existing formula in Al Mazrah. Now, yes, I'm not a huge fan of lootable perks, but some people might enjoy that. So long as the system is fairly balanced, it doesn't bother me, and hopefully the lootable system doesn't infringe on the balance of the gameplay too much. But overall, a real shift in direction and dynamic. And if you're somebody who enjoys DMZ, there appears to be a lot to love in this update too, that's going to add more depth to the DMZ mode. Not just the missions, the fact that there's a new workbench system, a new soldier progression system, a negotiation system, and new backpacks means more variety than we've seen in DMZ before. So now it's just down really to the minor details about Warzone 2 Season 3, the balancing changes they're going to make. Will they make any movement changes? Will they adjust how the gameplay works in Warzone 2? Or will they just solely be relying on these new features? I'm interested to see how that all pans out, but so far I'm really optimistic with how things are going with Season 3. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you again in the next video.